Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 38 of Heathlands at Home extended broadcast.
But before we get on any further, we like to introduce our mascots, the crewmates from the ever-popular video game Among Us, Benny Beanie,
And Sussy Susie. Hey. Pretty sus, huh? Anyways, welcome guys, first of all, and on that very popular note, this week so far we've had
Nick's exercise session on Monday at 11:15.
Art Live with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. This week making hopping origami frogs. Boing!
On Tuesday we had
Dancer to Heal with Wendy at 10:30.
Remember, signing with Nick has moved to a Thursday as Botcher has started back up again.
And Heathlands Quiz of the Week at 1 p.m. And we won.
Go us! Yay!
Not bad for first week back. Coming up today from Heathlands at Home.
On Facebook at 11 after us, Workout with Maria.
Live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m.
Spiff's themed bingo at 1 live from the Purple Bubble.
And today the theme is the infamous poo bingo. Oh, excuse me. We added potty humour. Plus it is our duty.
If you want to watch the insane madness of Poo Bingo live, then join Spiff, us, Benny Beanie, Sussy Susie, and the rest of the Purple Bubble at 1 today on Facebook.
And coming up right now, we have
a guest presenter with a craft to share with you.
So far, we've had videos from myself, Helen Tuck, and Helen Walsh, plus Susan as well.
Today we have a video from one of these people, but who could it be?
Hello again, and hello from Charlie. Today we're going to have a look at making some pom-pom flowers. I've got a vase here mixed with the carnations from last week and some dried roses. And hopefully, at the end of this, another pom-pom. The first thing you're going to need is toilet roll, twist ties, a nice little stick from the garden or from when you're out on your walk, and just to finish it off, if you've got some, if not, it doesn't matter, some florist tape, just to turn the stem green. Although I quite like the various different brown twigs, I suppose, or sticks. Right, the first thing you do is get yourself, oh, the camera went a bit funny, 3 sheets of toilet roll. Then what you're going to do is concertina it. So only has to be about 1 centimetre full, but it doesn't need measuring because it doesn't matter if it's not spot on. And then just concertina it all. So you keep going till you get to the other end. And then you will have, here's one I made earlier. That doesn't want to reconcertina. I should have put the twist tie on really to hold it, but that defeats the object of showing you what I'm doing. You've got a double pan. You get your twist tie, garden or kitchen variety. And round the middle, you tie it and you twist it. Remember, of course, you can use pliers, although I've got a bit of grip today, so I'm fine without. Twiddle it all the way down. It's best to have it a bit long, so if you're using kitchen twist ties, you might want to twist 2 together and do it. So now you've got your flower. Well, started the flower. Fan your fans out. It looks like that. Then very carefully, you're going to separate the 3 layers. Now this can be a bit tricky. So I found the best way to do it is with reasonably dry lips, just gently blow through it. And then it separates. A little bit easier. If you need to do it twice, don't do it in the same place because it will get a bit damp. So you work all the way around. What I'll do is tip the camera and then you've got a better chance of seeing what I'm doing. You work very carefully. It will take some time, but that's fine. If you get a few little tears in it, don't worry too much. But if you rip the whole thing off and you're a bit gung-ho, then it'd be better to start again. You go all the way to the end. Gently ease it up. Give it a gentle little squish. And then you're going to do the one on the other side. So again, open your fan out a bit to make it easier. Normally Charlie barks when I make that squeaky noise, but today he hasn't. I think he's too busy chomping on a bone. So if you hear munching in the background, it's Charlie. So again, you carry it all the way round and see. I've got a kink in it. There we go. So, and then you give it a little scrunch. You carry on alternating sides until you've got two up and the last one down. You pull your last one up. If you make a circle with your thumb and your forefinger, and then just gently pull it through, and then give it all a squidge. And flick it out a bit. It does actually look a bit like a white carnation. What you need to do next is make 2 more, which I've already done. So I'm just going to tip you back up, mainly so I can see what I'm doing with my hands. Okay, so you get 2, and then put the 3rd one in. Then because you've left quite long ties, even if you've not, there will be enough left just to give it a little twist to hold it all in place. There we go. If necessary, you can do a little bit of trimming. But as flowers in nature aren't perfect. So now you've got your pom-pom. Then you get your stick. I think I'll have mine. Which way shall I have it bending? I'll have it bending this way. Just hold it in the centre and then wrap your twist ties around it. You can either keep them all up at the top or wind them down your twig. Then you can position it a little bit. There we go, a pom-pom. And to finish it off, if you wish, I quite like the brown, but this is about £1 a roll, except I can't get in. This is florist's tape. Just 1 sec. It's just narrow green tape. Then starting at the top, you go I'll just do a few wraps. Being careful not to twist it like I just have. And then if you do it at a slight angle, probably about 45 degrees, you can just twist your flower around and it will cover your stem. It is sticky on one side, so it gets rid of the need to perhaps use thin strips of green paper and glue, which can be messy. Got it twisted again. And you just keep going all the way around down your stem. Now, you can, if you like, with just a single piece of paper, put in a bud. You just hold it in place and then wrap your green tape round it. The same with leaves. If you make some little tissue paper leaves, there we go. It doesn't need to go to the bottom because obviously this is going to go in my vase. I'll just show you how I made that bud. Pop that down. I just got, you guessed it, sheet of toilet paper. Made a circle with my hand. Popped it through. We've got a little bud. So there we go. Then the only thing that remains is to pop it in your vase. You could make them with tissue paper, but you would have to, well, the best way to measure your tissue paper is get 3 sheets of toilet paper, pop it on your tissue paper, cut out 3, lay them on top of each other, and start your folding. And you can do these pom-poms. You can make them bigger by putting 4 or 5 in, but I quite like that size. Okay, there you go. How to make a pom-pom flower out of tissue paper. Hope you give it a go, and if you do, please post some photos on the, I forgot what it's called, the Facebook page. Okay, that's lovely. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
As you've seen this week, we had our very own Susan again showing you how to make pom-pom flowers.
What and who we will have next time? I wonder.
Still to come this week we have
Nick with Football Stroke Sports Fanatics live social group on Thursday at 1:30.
Also on Thursday we have
Dancing to Heal with Wendy, the seated version at 10:30.
followed by Signing with Nick at 11 a.m.
If you remember, we changed the schedule around to make way for the new bocce session.
The first bocce session took place yesterday and was enjoyed by all who attended, with the blue team taking the victory of 25-11.
This was just a friendly session in advance of the league games starting in late September.
Heathlands Book Club with Jeanette and Susan is also on Thursday as well.
And on Friday, we have Tai Chi with Annette.
Which now brings us to the main event of a Heathlands Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
We have another book to read to you.
And today's book we'll be reading is Oi, Cat, with a lift-up surprise. What? No one's during. Thanks, Mark. Oi, cat, step away from the gant, said the frog. But I hate gants, said the cat. Gants are all gangsty, gnasty, and nibbly, and they keep biting me on the bottom. Why do you keep sitting on them then? Asked the dog. Why don't you sit on a mat instead? Because the frogs changed the rules, sighed the cat, remember? That's right, smiled the frog. I've changed the rules. Dogs used to sit on frogs, but now they sit on logs. And cats used to sit on mats, but now they sit on gnats. It's a shame you're not a pony, said the dog. If you were a pony, you could sit on some macaroni. Just my luck, sighed the cat. Macaroni won't nibble your bottom, said the dog. Will you stop talking about my bottom, said the cat. My bottom is none of your business. Well, it's nobody's business, really.
Been out of that one.
Don't take that out of context, ladies and gentlemen. If you were a chick, you could sit on a brick, smiled the frog. If you were a vole, you could sit on a bowl. If you were a leech, you could sit on a peach. If you were a duck, you could sit on a truck. Well, I'm not a chick, am I? Frowned the cat. Or a vole, or a leech, or a duck. You're a cat, said the dog. On a gnat, smiled the frog. And rules are rules. Unless you break them. If you were an alpaca, you can sit on a cream cracker, said the dog. If you were a mink, you could sit on a sink. If you were an armadillo, you could sit on a pillow. A lovely, soft, comfy pillow. If you were a lark, you could sit on a shark, said the frog. Unbelievable, said the cat. If you were a shrimp, you could sit on a chimp, said the dog. If you were a bunny, you could sit on some honey. If you were a pheasant, you could sit on a present. A nice one. If you were a troll, you could sit on a... Oh no, that's just mean. Whatever he sits on, it has to rhyme with cat, said the frog. Perhaps you could sit on a bat, said the dog. Instead of a mat or a gnat, you could sit on a cricket bat, or a baseball bat, or a softball bat. Bats sit on bats, said the frog. Hold on. That doesn't think.
Bats on bats.
He's making these up. What if you're a kitty instead of a cat, said the dog. If you were a kitty, you could sit on something pretty, like a pretty flamingo, or some sparkly bows, or some lovely colourful streamers. Dingoes sit on flamingos, crows sit on bows, and lemurs sit on streamers, said the frog.
Turn of the lemur dance.
How about a mug? Said the dog. If you were a mug, you could sit on a clog or a cog. Hogs sit on clogs, said the frog. And cogs, when there's a shortage of clogs. He's definitely making these up. Wait a moment, smiled the cat. If I was a mug, I could sit on a... Step away from the frog, frowned the frog. Yes, no one can sit on a frog, nodded the dog. It has to be something that rhymes with frog, or mog, or clog, or cog. Said the cat. What else rhymes with mog, frog, clog, or cog? Let me think. Gog? Pog? Sog? Og? Quog? Jog? Bog? Rog? Tog? Vog? Dog? Dog, said the dog. Dog rhymes with frog, mog, clog, and cog. So it does, smiled the cat. So it does, clapped the frog. I wish I hadn't said that, said the dog.
Look at my reaction right now with the frog.
And there you go.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Like, if someone asks for help, sometimes it's best to just leave it be, because you may live to regret it. We are back again the same time next week with another awesome book to read you.
Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and stay happy, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!